Woo! 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 What's good, guys? It is episode 3 of Layman in the morning. I'm recording, the camera's going. It is 8:42 Saturday per usual. And I'm your host, Xavier. I'm standing right now. I can't sit because it's kind of mucky outside. It just rained earlier this morning, so we're just gonna sit. We're just gonna walk. I mean, not sit, but we're just gonna stand. We're just gonna salsa dance or something. We're just gonna jog in place, whatever this is. Hey, you never know. The mic's probably not picking this part up because I'm just turning so much right now. But I'm trying to get myself jazzed. I'm trying to get some energy going. So if you ever see me hit the salsa in the middle of talking about Westside Gunn's new album, then just know what's coming. It's something to expect. Got my jacket on too. I'm selling this jacket on eBay, BT Dubs. I think it's Chicago Reds. It's a Reds jacket. Not sure what city this is. I know it's a baseball team. I mean, if you want it, link in the description. I'm trying to get rid of this shit, but anyway, damn, we're off to a crazy start right now. This is kind of a chaotic start. I'm a little sleepy right now. It's early. What I really wanted to talk about is Westside Gunn's new album, Pray for Paris. Remember episode 1? We talked about that. Who was there for episode 1? Nobody? Okay. I guess we're just going to do a quick little review of Pray for Paris. Now, I'm going to keep it a thou wow with you. It was dope. It was very dope. What I was really hyped for when the track list came out, because we talked about that on episode 1. Remember that episode you didn't see? I saw the track list and it was crazy. It had Tyler the Creator on it. It had here's the salsa I was telling you about. I told you, be prepared for it. Freddie Gibbs, Conway, Benny the Butcher, of course, Wale, just a bunch of talented niggas, league of extraordinary niggas on that album, and I was really hyped. I was really hyped for the Tyler the Creator features because I know he produced and he has a verse on like separate songs. His contributions were heavy. So I listened to it Friday and then I listened to it today. I only listened to it twice. And I'm kind of maso menos on it. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just here's the thing. And I know you shouldn't do this, but when I listen to albums, unless it's like a debut album, I'll compare it to the prior album that came out. Like I'll judge it like judged Jesus Christmas. Like with Travis Scott, I'm a big fan of Rodeo, right? Huge fan of Rodeo. And when Birds in the Trap came out, and it didn't have that same sound, and here's the thing, I don't want, a lot of people, it's like the Jay-Z thing. You want my old shit, buy my old album, man. Like everybody wants like a rapper or any kind of musical artist to I guess plateau in a way, and I feel like I'm talking so loud right now. Let's move that mic back just a tad, okay? Okay. I feel like people, or just fans in general, want artists to like go back to whatever sound they found was appealing to them. Like maybe like I miss the old Kanye kind of thing. I want Kanye to do College Dropout again, or why isn't he doing My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy again? And I'm not saying I ever want that from an artist. I don't want them to plateau and stick with the same sound, but I don't know. I don't know what I want, but I definitely don't want the same kind of aesthetic as the prior album. I don't want another Hitler Wears Hermes 7, but I want the quality to be the same. And that, I mean, that's obviously that's very vague, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. I really love Hitler Wears Hermes 7, and this just didn't live up to that standard for me, I guess. So I guess let's do a track by track breakdown. 400 million plus tax. That was just like a little prelude. No Vacancy. I honestly forgot No Vacancy, what that sounded like. Like I said, I only listened to this twice. This is going to be the worst review in the world, but we're just going to just stick with me here, boy. Just hang out with me. We're going to get through this. Okay, that's No Vacancy. I did like No Vacancy. George Bondo was kind of cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the track with Griselda, that one, and Allah Sent Me. George Bondo is also 4 minutes and 44 seconds long. Shouts out to The Rock. Not in the Illuminati, I swear. Let me see. 327. So this was the track with Tyler on it. Tyler and Joey Badass, I believe, and Billy Esco. I'm not sure where Billy Esco, what part he did. I don't remember shit from this. It was a good album, but anyway, 327 was cool. Hold on, forget when I started. It's been 6 minutes. Okay, so 42. Don't mind that. No cuts. So here's the thing. 327 was pretty dope. It's kind of weird because I feel like Tyler stole the show on that one. Was it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me saying that? I don't know. I feel like Tyler had the best verse on that thing. Jesus Christmas. He did so well on that. And I love the what the hell he say? Only want good times like Josh Safdie. Shouts out to A24. We talked about them on episode 2. Episode 2 or episode 1. I don't know. Who watches this? 327 was really dope though. And Tyler killed his feature. Best verse on there. Very unexpected considering that Westside and Joey Badass is on that same track. But Joey Badass did it justice too. And it's nice to hear a verse from him. We haven't heard Joey in a while. I know he dropped a little mini freestyle on his on his channel, rocking the what do you call that? It's not a beard, but it's a mustache going into a goatee. Rocking that little number there. Joey, if you're watching this, why? And also put out some new music. French Toast was really dope. French Toast was. That was the one with Wale, actually. I'm retracting my really dope. It wasn't bad, but it was I don't know, Wale lately. I like the Wale that just spits, man. And Wale is in this pocket nowadays where he's just kind of like I don't want to say pander. I don't want to say pandering. I should have bought my water. Jesus Christmas. I don't want to say pandering to the ladies, but I don't know. He's just he's kind of in his relationship bag right now. It's kind of in his emotional, let me wine and dine you kind of bad. It's that's the wine and dine dance. Honestly, I don't know what this is. I feel like a pervert doing it, but I'm gonna keep going. The wine and dine Wale here. That was his last album. That was all of his last album, and that was kind of his. I don't know. This is the relationship song anyway, and if you're gonna have a relationship song, who else are you gonna get? I guess so. Props to Wale for doing what he always does. I just want that. I don't know if anybody remembers this tape, but Wale did a collaboration tape with the producer A-Track, I think is his name. Wale and A-Track. I forgot the name of it. Damn it. It was so good though. Look that up if you get a chance. But yeah, he was just raps, bro. I like Wale way better when he's just spitting. I mean, of course, I don't care what subject matter it is, but it's like just go bar for bar and don't try to go take a girl out to a bar. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever. He's good at it, so props. Talked about that for so long. Eurostep was cool. I kind of wish it was longer because I really like the production to that. I guess it just served as a little interlude kind of segue. I don't know. Allah sent me. That was the second track with Griselda. That was cool. I don't remember much from it. I definitely should have sat with this album more, but it just didn't pull me, man. It's not Hitler Wears Her Mask 7, and that's the thing. I like to. We'll get into that. We'll get into that afterwards. Allah Sent Me was cool though. $500 Ounces with Rock Marciano. I honestly forgot how that sounded too. I'm gonna play a little. Oh yeah. This is the one with the funny sample. $500 Ounces with the sample. Dude, what is that sample? If anybody knows the sample, hit me up. Because that is very interesting. I love it so much. That's such a and it fits so well. I really like that song though, and I need to. I've been putting off listening. It's not that Rona. Don't you think that? Don't you think that? Don't you think that? It's not what you think. It's early. I'm crazy. What was I saying? I need to listen to Rock Marciano. I've been putting off listening to him for a while. I know he has at least 37 albums, so I have a lot to choose from. But yeah, I heard he's really dope, and he did his thing on this verse too. I like his voice as well. Not what you expect when you like see his face, but whatevs. Versace was cool. Let me play a little bit of a. Versace was dope. That was one of those loop the instrumental, rapping over a loop songs that Westside does. Let me see. This Joe, we're just the worst review ever. We're gonna get through this though. Claiborne Kick. What did that sound like? And shouts out to Bodie James as well. This was good. This was a slower one for me though. Sean versus Flair. Sean versus Flair is very interesting. This is the one with the drums on it. Westside plus drums equals fire, as the kids say. Yeah. Sean versus Flair was cool. That was pretty dope. That might be my favorite. Here's it. So I'll go down the tracks that I do like real quick before I talk about Sean versus Flair. I really like Party with Pop Smoke. That's the one that Tyler produced. I love that one. Sean versus Flair was really dope, and I love 327. And Eurostep was tight, and $500 Ounces was really tight because of that. Jesus Christmas. What's that sample, you know? Sean versus Flair, though, really dope. Mainly because you don't hear West. I mean, maybe I'm just not too keen on his discography. He's probably spit like that before, but you don't hear him flowing like that. And plus, the beat itself is like, I don't know. It's very different for Westside. I feel like I'm off center here. It's very unique for Westside standards. Like nothing wrong with it or whatever. It's just kind of like I said earlier, he's the guy that's doing like the loops and whatnot, rapping over loops, or just like a church choir singing for 3 minutes. And, that's become the norm for Westside. And then you get introduced to this like boom bap kind of version of Westside too. I feel like he's done that before, but I don't know. It's new for me anyway. I probably need to go deeper into his discography, all 25 of his albums. But I really like Sean versus Flair. How Hairy was Shawn Michaels, by the way. Jesus Christmas. Shawn Michaels was probably the hairiest nigga in wrestling. I remember like watching him when I was little, and he dead ass reminded me of a centaur. You know the centaurs, the horse people. Jesus Christmas, man. Shawn Michaels had the hairiest chest. Yeah, I mean he was talented as well. I mean the kick and the ponytail, all iconic. And being Flair's I feel like he was Ric Flair's protege. I don't know. I don't remember too much. I just remember all that hair, boy. All that hair, man. Hair, bro. All the talents in the chest hair. Shouts out to Shawn Michaels. I wonder how he's doing. I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's kicking niggas in the face still. Wish I could kick like that. I feel like I'm still. Hey. Party with Pop Smoke was dope too, though. And Keisha Plum had a nice little. Keisha Plum had a nice little spoken word as well. I need to dive into the lyrics for the majority of this album because if you know Westside and you know Griselda's brand, they obviously don't rely on theatrics or crazy triplet flows or anything kind of crazy. I think Westside's voice is the craziest thing about Griselda, honestly. I don't know if I articulated that correctly. The most well, I guess yeah, I guess the most sonically out there kind of aspect about Griselda, I would say is Westside's voice. It's not their flows. I mean, Westside dresses pretty crazy. His whole aesthetic. I don't know, but what I'm trying to say is they don't rely on any kind of it's just lyrics. It's just I'm gonna dish you these lyrics and that's it. I don't need to dress it. I don't need to put anything crazy or spastic on it, or I'm not gonna bedazzle this in any way. You're just gonna get these bars, son, and you gotta appreciate that, which I love, man. You're giving it to him real deal Holyfield with just the lyrics, because for one thing, a lot of this production, especially like beats like Versace. Let's listen to Versace again. I'm pretty sure it's just that loop. It's just that loop the entire time. With Westside and his style, and just the rest of Griselda too, just rapping over these like loops. It really kind of forces you to, I don't know, just rely on your lyrics, if anything, because you can't do any. I mean, you could probably come up with some kind of crazy ass kind of flow or whatever, but just how mundane. I mean, the beats are great. The beats are all fantastic when it comes to Griselda, but I don't know how to say this because they're not boring or whatever. There's just, like I said, there's no theatrics to them. It's just some kind of loop, some kind of choir singing or whatever, or some kind of and that's it. And it's one of those things where you honestly have to rely on your lyrics because there's nothing going on with the too crazy with the production. People are going to be paying attention to your voice with how like sedated the beat is, so people are just going to be listening to you, like what you're saying. I feel like I got that point across. Maybe not, but I don't know. That's a talent in itself, because there's a lot of whack rappers, right? Between you and me, there's a lot of ass rappers out there who obviously rely on production. I think Flying Lotus had like a funny tweet like that. Like, shouts out to the producers that be making rappers' careers nowadays or something like that, because they really do. Like, producers are like the backbone to a lot of rap these days, I feel like. A lot of them radio kind of. I hate being one of those guys that's like the rap's changed. It's not the same. It's trash now. It's all like, bro, shut your old ass up. Eat your cornflakes. Because there's good rap if you look, but yeah, I don't subscribe to that. But I will say a lot of the shit that's mainstream, these artists are relying heavy on the production. Because if the beat slaps, bro, then you all set. And then sometimes it's kind of a 50-50 thing. I'll say like the baby with the babe. Shouts out to the baby too. He just dropped an album. I guess we got a salsa again. This is what I'm gonna do when I have to think of something for now on. What's the baby in that song? Boom 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 boom. Hi, packing the mail is gone. I don't remember the song. Yeah, yeah. Suge, yeah. I just had to get to the hook. Suge. See, it's one of those things with I'll say with that song, because the beat, there wasn't much going on with the beat, but it was a really like dope kind of Jaws kind of theme, like dun 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 dun. Like that could be a hit if you get the right person on it, which is the baby. He can flow on anything. But I say like Lil Pump's earlier stuff, relying really heavy on production and stuff like that. Well, I don't know, because Gucci Gang, I think people remember the Gucci Gang lyrics more than the beat to it. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. So shouts out to Griselda for knowing what's important when it comes to raps. I mean, there's a lot of aspects to making a rap song that, you know, because sometimes your raps are great, but people don't give a damn because the beat is so like awful. Like it's a big case with Nas. As great as Nas is, as fantastic and talented as Nas is, people are still like with some of his later albums like, the raps are good, but I don't know about that beat though, you know? Like, damn, son. Like, Nas is spitting his heart out on some of these tracks, and people are like, these drums need to be changed, you know? So I don't know. It's I guess it's a different case for everybody, but let's move on. I think I talked about Party with Pop Smoke. That's the one Tyler produced, which I loved. And Le Joliba, the last song, track 13. I forgot what that sounded like, honestly. Let's play that for a little bit. Oh yeah, that was dope too. I approve. But my favorites were Party with Pop Smoke, Sean versus Flair, $500. Eurostep, Wish It Was Longer. Oh, don't play that. And 327. Love me some 327. And once again, shout out to Tyler for the Good Times line. If y'all haven't seen Good Time, I don't know what to tell you, and I also don't know why I did that. I guess to emphasize my my love for that movie. I mean, shouts out to A24. I mean, we got to talk about them at least once every pod. But here's my thing, man. I love me some Hitler Wears Hermes 7. You got to say the whole name. Here's my thing. Here, look, listen, I'ma fuck with you. Listen. So the DJ drama, I'm looking at the Hitler Wears Hermes 7 track list. And we're not gonna make this a Hitler Wears Hermes 7 review, but I just want to, just the standouts for me that just murdered this last album. Fat Joe's first on Kelly's Corner. What did he say? I stole from the dawn. He put my hand in the meat grinder. Now every time I see hamburgers, it's just a reminder. Oh my god. The beat switch on Undertaker versus Goldberg, my guy. We gotta play that real quick. We have to play that real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, I love that beat switch, man. I love the "Love You" interlude because it's just so, it's so funny. Oh, you know what? What I forgot to talk about in episode 1 when I was talking about the track list when it came out for "Pray for Paris," I think I mentioned Westside Gunn's daughter and how she always has a cameo and how I look forward to those, and how she has to remind us of how broke us niggas are, and she was on Party with Pop Smoke, the ending of that. Hold up. I'm gonna play that and then we're just gonna move on. But I thought that was so cute. Hold up. She sounds like she hasn't aged a day, which I don't mind. Whoa! Feds are knocking at my door as we speak.
One car will have a butterflies.
It's Westside Pootie, and my Lamborghini got a back seat, and y'all drive rental.
I do drive a...
Get your weight up.
I'll try.
Y'all still broke.
I know.
Oh yeah, stop copying off my daddy too. It's Griselda.
Griselda.
Is that not the cutest shit in the universe? Oh my goodness. That just bumped up the score for this album. It's not, now it's better than Hitler Wears Hermes 7. I'm sorry. What was I thinking? But yeah, Pray for Paris. I dug it. If we had to give it a rating out of 10, it's a 7. And if you consider Westside Pootie, it's a 12. So that's basically it. We're just gonna move on because this is a podcast and we're in it for the long run. It's so cloudy out. Let's get... Oh, French Montana just dropped an album. But also, who cares? Y'all want to read French Montana's track list? You want to... Oh, wait, no. He didn't drop an album. He just dropped a song. That's a fact. You know what else is a fact? You know what else is a fact? you know what else is a you know what else is a fact, guys? Listen, you know what else isn't you but listen, you know what is indeed a fact is that the song will not be good. Okay, let's get into some daily news. So I only have 2 topics right now. I guess let's just talk about before I get into those. I had a weird dream last night that so I forgot her name. I don't know the actor's name. She was in Bird Box. But hold on. I'm spoiling it. So I had this dream. I had 2 dreams. I had 2 very weird dreams. My first dream is that I got attacked by a tiger. And I was in an apartment and I had a live tiger in there. Shouts out to Joe Exotic, but I had a live tiger with me. And I don't remember what happened in the dream, but I know I felt attacked by it. Because the way I was sleeping, I was holding on to my arm like this. I was sleeping on my side and just like holding my arm for whatever reason. Who sleeps like this, by the way? Who just dozes off like that? Unless you're a serial killer. Ooh, and the sun, let the light shine down. Sun's beaming on my face right now. I guess I'm the chosen one. Anyway, yeah, I fell asleep like that, and I woke up with my hand like wrapped around my arm like that because I forgot I fell asleep that way. And I swear to God, I thought the tiger was biting down on my bitch ass forearms, but it wasn't. It was just me holding on to myself for whatever reason. And then after that, I had another dream that I was walking up to this house, right? I was in somebody's yard and I was walking up to this house, and this bird This bird flew in front of me, and it was like I don't know what kind of bird it was, but it flew. It flew and landed on the deck of the house, and then like who's that chick from X-Men that like goes through walls? It did that. It like seeped into the window, like phased in to the goddamn window. And I was like, well, birds don't do that. Hey, birds don't do that. But it seemed so real, obviously, because, you know, I was dreaming, and the bird came back out. It legit went into the house and then came back out onto the porch, and then it phased through like the there was like a railing around where the deck was, like you know how decks, you know decks. And it seeped through the railing of the decks too, like the porch, whatever the hell you want to call it. It phased through the porch. Still a bird, mind you, and now it's on the lawn, and I'm still walking up to the house, looking at all this go down, like, what's happening? And it dead ass turns into the chick from Bird Box. What's her name? What's her name, bro? Not the protagonist from Bird Box. Just the worst story ever. Hold on. Let me look up this cast. From Bird Box. It turned into a grown ass woman. Into the grown ass woman from Bird Box, and then it flew after me, and then I woke up. Who's the main character's sister from Bird Box? Hold on, cause I have to. Just the worst story ever, by the way. Sarah Paulson. It turned into Sarah Paulson, and Sarah Paulson attacked me in my dream. What the hell? Also, shouts out to Sandra Bullock. I feel like she just deserves the shout out. God damn, bro. Sarah Paulson. That's how you feel, Sarah Paulson? You go into niggas' dreams now and just attack them in their sleep? That's not the move. Sandra Bullock, though, she can attack me anytime with that nose. Anyway, two very weird dreams. Mind you, that's the second time within like 2-3 months that I dreamed about getting attacked by a tiger. But the first dream was me getting bit down on my what do you call these? The trapezius? It bit down on my trapezius, and I woke up in like paralysis because I thought I was like being eaten alive. Damn, son. Shouts out to Joe Exotic and Sarah Paulson, I guess. Weird times, boy. Weird times. I really need to start bringing a hot damn water out when I do these podcasts. I be getting all parched, as people with money say. Speaking of money, who got their stimulus check? Ooh. I'm unemployed, but I'm good for about a month or so. I've been watching this guy's channel called The Wolf Pit. And he makes this it's this guy that does these voiceovers for these recipes that he does. And all the ingredients are from a Dollar Tree. And here's the thing with me. I have a decent amount of money saved. Let's just say that. I won't put it out there. Who cares about numbers? $30,000. But who cares about numbers? And I'm playing. I don't have $30,000, but I'm on the way. Let's just say, and not even. But I have a good amount of cash saved since I got laid off, and I got the stimulus check and everything, and then they paid me my PTO plus the check that I would have gotten if I worked a full week. So I'm set for a little bit. But I don't know. Here's the thing with me. I'm a stingy bastard. I don't know how else to say it. I'm a stingy bastard, and I don't want to spend any money. So I stumbled upon this guy's channel called The Wolf Pit. I think that's the name. And it's just this guy that makes these Dollar Tree recipes that feed like 4 to 5 people or whatever. 12 people if you cut the middleman out, because my mom's not gonna eat that shit, and it's gonna be all for me. So I just wanna, I guess I just wanna try one of those recipes out. He made like a breakfast casserole. He makes like a chicken fried rice. Um, Another one like another lasagna pizza kind of hybrid thing that he made. I might try it. I might try it. My standards are low, bro. If it's warm, I'll eat it. Pause. I really don't mind. I probably don't have to go to that extreme. I'll still go to like Walmart and get my usual shit, but I don't know. I just ain't trying to spend no money, you know? But who is trying to spend money? I mean, a lot of people actually trying to spend money. A lot of people get $1 and it's like, I gotta get rid of this immediately. I don't know. I'm just mad frugal. I don't buy much. I don't buy much. I got this jacket off eBay. My mom gave me this shirt. The joggers I'm wearing. The joggers I'm wearing are from my old retail job, and I'm playing it cool right now, but I think I pulled something in my groin. I'm playing it super cool right now, but also I think I like just destroyed the lower half of my body. And we're just gonna keep going, but just know, definitely pain behind this jawline right here. I got these joggers at my old retail job that I used to work at for the low. It was like 60% off. Shouts out to Fox Racing. Yeah, man. Everything for the cheap. Everything for the cheap. I'm trying to live that Paul Cantu life. Anybody watch Paul Cantu? No? Alright. If y'all don't know though, he's probably the most popular thrift store YouTuber. Probably the most popular thrift store guy online. I don't know how to describe his occupation. He's a YouTuber, but his thing is he'll go to different thrift stores and pick out like fly outfits. He sells them in his online marketplace, and he's also a really dope artist. He'll do like shoe customizations. He took he bought like a really small pair of Jordans or whatever, ones that didn't fit him, from the thrift store one time. I think at like a Goodwill, and he used it as the base, as like the pot for like a plant. You guys know what I'm trying to say right now? Like he put dirt inside a goddamn like toddler Jordan and put like a plant in there and to just set it outside because I guess it's swag or whatever. He's just a really creative guy. But shouts out to Paul Cantu. I'm just trying to live that cheap life. I'm just trying to swag out without trying to cash out and eat these Dollar Tree dinners. That's it for that, I guess. I don't know. It's definitely, it definitely worked to my benefit being very frugal, I think the word is. Like I said, I don't need much. I don't buy much. I just buy starter jackets when it gets cold, and I buy knockoff shoes when it's hot out. No correlation to it being hot or cold actually with the shoes. I'll buy knockoff shoes whenever. I got Yeezy. I got some fake ass Yeezy 350s. I got some Yeekas. I got some fake ass Yeezy 500s. I got some off-white Prestos. I got the Travis Scott. Are they Dunks or Air Force Ones? They're not Air Force Ones. I got some Dunk Lows, the Travis Scotts with the backwards swoosh. What else do I got? I'm trying to get the Terra Kigers. The one with the spikes. God, shouts out to Virgil, man. See, here's the thing with Off-White. Here's the thing with hype in general. It's like, because a lot of people are like, Oh, yeah, but if you saw those at Walmart, you wouldn't get them. And as much as I want to dispute that shit, I feel like people are right. I feel like they're right half the time. Because it's like, I don't know. Imagine genuinely seeing Yeezy 500s. But in the context of just, you know how in Walmart they don't even have those shoe boxes? Like some of the, like, of course, like for the work shoes, the steel toe section, they put them in boxes. But you know that section of Walmart where it's just like, the shoes are just hanging on like these racks or whatever. They don't even have them on boxes. They're legit just hanging. They're just hanging in the aisle. And it's just so unappealing, bro. It just immediately, you walk by the aisle and you're like, oh, I'm sad now. And then you move on and get your Raisin Bran. It's just, I don't know, it's one of those things. It's like, imagine seeing Yeezy 500s in that same aisle. Are you going to cop? Are you going to cop? Because you know the aisle I'm talking about. The shoes are not in the boxes. They're just being hung there. They're just sitting there, just ownerless. Just... It's maybe the most sad section of Walmart. Golly, man. You know what? If I saw some off-white Prestos at Walmart, I'd probably cop them. Prestos are my favorite shoe in like the universe. Those have such a sick aesthetic, but I don't know, man. Because I would like to think earlier on I was one of those guys that was like, these shoes are all terrible. You know what I still do? I cut the tag off of my off-whites. That's still, I don't care how much hype is behind it. I don't care what kind of celebrity's wearing it. That shit's dumb, bro. I hate that little tag. That's so, the zip tie. I don't know what, because there's no redeeming qualities to that. It's just a goddamn zip tie on a shoe. It's just there, and it's so loud half the time. It's just big and red and just. Maybe if it was smaller, I'd wear it. But damn, bro, it's just so out there and just in your face. It's like, why? Every fake off-white I get, I cut the zip tie. I think I only have one pair of, yeah. I think it's just the Prestos that I have. You know what? I did get some bum-ass Desert Air Maxes. I did get some off-white Air Maxes. The ones with the orange swoosh. No thanks. You gotta be careful with buying these fake shoes, homie. Said no one ever. just this podcast is just advice that no one needs. But let's move on. I guess let's get into some news. Sarah Paulson, I'm watching you. Baby money now. So who's heard of Booba Savage? Who's heard of Booba Savage? Has anyone heard of this kid Booba Savage? I stumbled across Booba Savage earlier this week when I was looking for a job, and he was in my YouTube recommendations. This interview, he interviewed with this guy, I think from Complex or something like that, and he's like a 13, 14-year-old rapper. I think he went viral after A$AP Rocky threw him off a stage at one of his concerts. I don't know what the context behind that is. I watched the clip. It looks flagrant as hell, but like whatever gets your rocks off, Booba. And this kid's like 13, 14 years old and rapping. I don't know. Here's the thing with kid rappers, man. It's it's tricky. Because for one thing, and I don't know that many kid rappers, but when they come along, it's always awkward to look at. Because there's like Booba, I know. There's Matt Ox, I think. Booba, Matt Ox. I think Matt Ox had the viral video with the kids and the spinners, the fidget spinners. So weird, bro. It's just such a weird time we're living in. But the thing with child rappers is like you see them and all the success they're getting. And I mean, I don't know if Booba is signed or not. I'm pretty sure Matt Ox is signed. I'm pretty sure. But it's one of those things where the stuff Booba's rapping about in the first place. I mean, man, let's get it out of the way. It's adorable. It's cute as hell. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say that because he's like, I'm pretty sure he's like 14 now. But he's so short. He's like a baby still. He looks like he's 8 years old, bro. But immediately getting arrested after this podcast, by the way. But it's talking about shit like fucking bitches and like just shooting you in the face and just killing your family and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, that's you know, get that bread, get that paper, as long as you're not actually doing it. But I don't want my fear is like a label like snatching someone like a Matt or a Booba up or any kind of, you know, child rapper that's spitting that ignorant shit, as the kids say, spitting that ratchetness, and I guess doubling down on their brand, I guess, if that makes sense. Or I just don't want him to get cooned out. That's what I'm really trying to say. I just don't want to label the coon your boy up. 46 minutes already. Jesus Christmas. We're getting there. Oh my God, I haven't even gotten to my topics. Well, Booba's one of them, but I guess that's the only thing. His music's cool from what I hear. I've only listened to 3 songs by him, and I don't mind. It's just one of those things where, like, for one, as a child, rapping about all this stuff in the first place, like he said, he talked about the fucking bitches and getting money and shooting your family in the face. And it's just weird, bro. It's just weird to see. I'm like, you should be in school. You should be hanging out with your friends. And I don't know, just go outside and draw some shit. I don't know. Get a crayon. Eat it. Eat a Tide Pod. Why don't you be like the regular kids and eat some damn Tide Pods? Like, why are you rapping about this stuff? Or at least rap about what you know. Because yeah, he's obviously not doing any of this stuff. You know? Him, Maddox, whoever else is a kid rapping, I don't know. I don't know that many kid rappers, and I guess that's a good thing. Feds, stay off of me. Yeah, I just don't want him to. I just don't want him to get swooped up by a label, or maybe he's already signed. And he looks like he has a good head on his shoulders. I seen him in a couple of interviews, and he's an articulate kid. I feel like he's ahead of the curve, but between him and his contemporaries or whatever, anyone else he's going to. I was gonna say going to school with. I don't know this kid's life, but I'm saying for the average 13-year-old, he seems like a smart, you know, calm, sedated, well-mannered kid. And then he gets in the studio, he's like, I'm gonna shoot your mama in the face. And it's like, whoa, man, hey now. I'm on his YouTube channel. He only has 9 videos, so I guess he's fairly new. I guess he's just gaining traction like this year. Let the light shine down. The first video I listened to is I'm a Savage. I'm a Savage by Booba Savage. And this is the one where he really, like, because this is his first music video also, but it's like, it's him. It's also a cute video, but it's him. Posted last year. It's him roaming around New York. It looks like with his friends, who are all children as well, and just rapping about just some foul stuff. Let's listen to it. Hold on. We listen to a lot this pod. I hope YouTube doesn't lay the smack of down on me. I hope YouTube doesn't fuck my shit. Hold on. And also, the auto-tune is like, if for one thing, his voice is mixed badly. I don't know who his engineer is, but it's a very, you could tell it's like a very DIY kind of home studio thing that he was going with at the time. His newer stuff is, obviously quality, but I don't know. It kind of I guess it kind of shows you his work ethic that, you know, he wasn't paying for any studio time. Sun is so bright in my eyes right now also, but I don't know. You could tell he was doing this from some kind of USB mic or whatever the case was. But the video is just him just rapping with a gang of children in New York. Just a bunch of people his age as his hype men. And you know they don't know what to do. They're just in it for the Lunchables. I feel like I don't even know if they're his friends for real, but and he has this ad lib that he does called he says it's amazing, it's amazing. Like what's amazing, Booba? Perpetuating the gang life? Go to school. Go to school, Booba Savage. What the hell are you doing? The hell are you doing? What would your mother think? It turns out his mother's dead or something like that. Hey, chill. Anyway, I mean, yeah, that's Booba Savage. I'm a Savage. I'm not gonna listen to that whole thing. The one I really like is the one he did with Kenny Beats. That got posted 6 months ago on this channel, called "Bust It Down." I really like that song. So bright in my face right now. Jesus. We're gonna keep going though. No cuts. No cuts. I kind of just want to listen to the hook because I also wonder if he has a ghostwriter as well. A lot of questions with child rappers. A lot of questions. Because it's like, who is managing this kid? Who is his engineer? Is he signed? I don't know, man. I just hope I wish him all the success. I wish everybody a bunch of success. I'm like Oprah with the success. Look under your chair. You get success. You get hopes and dreams. But I don't know. It's one of those things where I legit don't want I don't want to see Booba like 10 years from now all strung out on lean or something like that, or any kind of drug or anything. Because for one thing, that much exposure for a child, especially in this day and age with social media and stuff like that, it's a bit much. Because child stars back in the day couldn't handle it. You saw what happened with I was gonna say Hillary Duff, Amanda Bynes, Orlando Brown. It's rough on child stars sometimes. You get that early onset depression. I saw Josh Peck on Joe Coy's podcast, and he was talking about how he was like a functioning alcoholic or whatever at the age of like 16 or 17. I might be butchering that, but I know he had his struggles as well, especially with the weight and whatnot. I don't know. It's just a lot. It was a lot back then to have that much exposure as a child and just fame and success coming to you at such a fast rate. And Booba's younger than all these guys that I mentioned. He was younger than all of them at the time, than Amanda and Orlando Brown when they were on TV. But Booba's rapping and stuff like that. So that's a whole different arena than TV. Because for one thing, he's going to be surrounded by these probably just shiesty label managers that just want to like profit off his name and like I said, maybe just coon him up in some kind of way, make him double down on everything that he's talking about. Probably gonna be like performing at some clubs and stuff like that where the atmosphere is just alcohol and drugs. It's a lot of things that can take place, and I don't know. He seems very, just like I said, he's young, smart, and like articulate, and just he seems like he has a good head on his shoulders right now. And I don't want anything to I don't want anything to happen to him when he's older. I guess I don't want him to become a freaking freaking lean head or whatever the case is. I don't know. I sound like an angry dad right now, or a concerned mother. But yeah, shouts out to Booba Savage. Like I said, I wish him all the success. I just hope he has a good team around him. Let's talk about Tyler, the Creator's mustache, though. Has anyone seen this? What's that South Park episode with the parallelogram kid who's a comedian? Have you guys heard this? Have you guys seen this? What's that kid's name? Anyway, Tyler's mustache. I'm gonna read the thing. Well, you know, I'm not gonna read it. I mean, it's just a must. It's just Tyler. He flexed his new mustache on Twitter. A lot of people trying new styles during quarantine. A lot of people growing some beards out that that they didn't have before. Growing their hair out. I mean, I haven't changed much. I shaved earlier this week, but that's about it. Let me know what you think. By the way, do you like the fresh cut? Do you like the fresh cut? Who's seen those videos with the jaw exercises of like niggas chewing on like an exercise ball or whatever for like 3 minutes and them telling you you're gonna get a better jawline that way? Someone just tapped on the window. I think my mom's trying to get my attention. Whatever the case is, yeah, who saw those jawline exercise videos? Back where I'm from, we call that bullshit. But Tyler's mustache. Let me look at it. We're just gonna do a mustache review. We're just gonna do a quick mustache review. I'll put the picture up. My only thing is, it's kind of weird because it's not patchy, but there's spaces between. I mean, and also I'm not the one to talk. I got something going, but it's a work in progress. Yeah, you know. Don't get on me. We're not talking about me. We're talking about Tyler Okonma. All right. My thing's about to get delivered. It's in the back room right now. It's getting developed. The scientists are doing their thing with it. They're working on it right now. It just hasn't been shipped out to me yet. Alright? There's nothing up here, but don't worry about it. Okay? Get off my case. What are you doing? Get off me. Don't worry about what's going on up here, alright? Just worry about what's going on down here, okay? Quarantine crazy, homie. I like the mustache. It just looks fake to me. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's a real mustache. I'm 1,000% sure it's a real mustache. What if it just came out last week that it was a fake mustache, though, that he just got from Party City? It's a cool mustache. It just... I don't know, man. It's, for one thing, it just looks real spacey. Either that or there's gray hairs on it. It looks, there's either gray hairs or there's just like little spaces that are throwing me off. It just looks like one of those mustaches that like have the adhesive tape on it that you get from the, like Dollar Tree or something like that. I don't know. I'm not mad at it, but you know, do your thing, Tyler. It's quarantine. We're all just trying new things because we know we're not going to be able to see people for a while. Ooh, Jesus Christmas. Oh, that felt amazing. I guess enough of that mess. Also, Chadwick Boseman. Let's talk about Chadwick Boseman. Oh snap! There's a cat. Whoa! What the nuts? This black cat just ran into the forest. Oh crap! And he had a leash on him too. Oh, not a leash, but a collar. Oh, somebody in real time. I just watched somebody in real time lose their pet cat. And you see this behind me. This shrubbery is thick, my boy. Shit. I'll look for them though if they post like a sign thingy. Just give me some Skrilla. That's all I'm asking for, and I'll find your damn cat. I know where it is. But Chadwick Boseman, he recently went on Instagram Live or whatever to celebrate Jackie Robinson Day, I think, and which was cool. But everybody got on this case because of his weight loss, and I'll also post a picture of that too. Hey man, similar to my non-existent mustache. Get off his case. Get off his case, man. Get off of my boy Chad. Hey, get off. Get off of my man Chad, alright? Get off of him. It's quarantine. He's just hanging out. I mean, he probably lost weight way before quarantine, but I also read an article that I read on the same article that he was probably losing weight for a potential role. Let's read this one. Chadwick Boseman sparked concern among fans when he posted a video of himself on Instagram and unwittingly revealed his notable weight loss. The Black Panther star took to the social medium Wednesday to announce the launch of Operation 42, a donation of $4.2 million in personal protective equipment to hospitals that service the African American communities hit hardest by the coronavirus pandemic. What the hell did I say? Jackie Robinson Day? Fake news, bro. Boseman starred as Robinson in the 2013 film 42, which he killed, by the way. Didn't see it, but I saw some snippets. He played Jackie Robinson and James Brown, boy. Ooh. We got a legend over here. Respect this man. He weighs 48 pounds, but he also played Jackie Robinson and Get Back. Might be the wrong song, but however, fans focused more on his dramatically thin frame instead of his message. Black people can't even catch a break. Come on, man. I hope you're okay. Your appearance has changed, one follower wrote. Dude, I'm all in for this, but please reassure your fan base about your health. Because even I am starting to be kind of worried, wrote another. It's unclear if Boseman, 42, has, he's also 42 years old? It's hilarious. It's unclear if Boseman, 42, has lost the weight for an upcoming role. He's slated to appear in the TV series The Black Child, of course, choose a different name, out in 2020, and Black Panther 2, which is set for a 2022 release date. Boseman's rep didn't immediately return Page 6's request for comment. Come on, man. Page 6 is the tabloid, the article that I was reading, but come on, man. Get off my man, Chad. People can't catch a break nowadays. Designer just dropped a song, the rapper Panda. But I got bars in Atlanta. I got broads in Atlanta sipping codeine and a Phantom. Sipping codeine and a Danny Phantom. I forgot that song, but people were in his comments too, like, bro, it's all right, bro. You can come back. Look at what Tyga. I swear, Deadass read a comment that said, "You can come back, bro. Look at Tyga." I'm like, what? He's just chilling. Everybody assumes if you don't like, for rappers anyway, not for Chad. Chad's not. Chad doesn't have broads in Atlanta, but he can get some easily. It's one of those days where if a rapper doesn't release an album, we can say for what, like a year or two, everybody assumes they've fallen off, or not even in terms of albums, maybe like social media and stuff like that. If they're not active on that, if you're not on that every day, just like letting people know that you're still alive and that you exist, then fans are automatically like, where's he been? He's fallen off. It's hard to come back from this. Oh, new single. Oh, you're trying to make a comeback, bro? Like, what? Can't people just chill, man? Can Chad just chill with his anorexia? Come on, man. Get off my man Chad and get off my mustache. It's coming. It's being developed. Jesus, where are we at right now? Oh, we hit an hour. Hey, we hit an hour. I guess that's it. I just wanted to talk about Chad and how let down I was by Westside. This has been Layman in the Morning, I think episode 3. Thanks for watching. Deuces.